How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and I'll just give you a quick brief on the job today. It's just a small privet, and the top of the privet is not very uniform, so the customer just wants it leveling off really. So it's pretty simple, and I'm just going to talk you through how I do it. There's so many ways to do it, but this is how I did it on this job. And the video, I'll just be setting the camera up, and then I'll probably just do a voiceover. We'll see how it goes. If you don't like it, just let me know and I'll come up with another way. But yeah, I was pretty strapped for time today, so I just wanted to set the camera up, get it filming, get the job done and get out of there, and then yeah, I'll just do a voiceover. So I'll get to the job and yeah, I'll talk you through how I do it, and as well as the other options that can be used to do it. Equipment I'll be using today is the HS82 RC, and I'll briefly be using the 140Ts just to side it up, just to give the side a little tidy. It's not part of the job, but I'm just going to include that in the job because it takes 2 seconds. But yeah, let's get to the job and we'll talk through it, and then I'll probably have a chat in the van afterwards. So all I'm doing here is just quickly going over the side with the 140Ts just to tidy it up. Like I said, the job is to level off the top and make it easier for the customer to maintain going forward. So just siding it up, this is a little freebie, it takes 2 seconds, there's not much to it. So I've switched over to the HS82 RC now, and what I've done is I've started on the right hand side, which is sort of the lowest point of the hedge. Me and the customer agreed that that level will be fine. So I've got the hedge cutters. The hedge cutters, when I started, were about shoulder height, and when I'm dragging it through to take the bulk off like I'm doing now, I'm keeping those hedge cutters at shoulder height. They're not dropping down to sort of sternum level, because then you're going to end up with like a wavy hedge. You need to basically lock the position and drag it through so you get like a straight line basically. But what I'll do is I'll take all the bulk that I've chopped, I'll take that off now, and then I'll start again on the right hand side and I'll go over it again just to tidy it up, check I'm happy with it. Yeah, just sort of rub along the top and neaten it up a little bit. So I'll let the video play and we'll see me do that basically. Sorry about that, sped up sound of the hedge cutters going is really, really annoying. So let's just bask in a bit of silence for a minute. Just quickly, another couple of options you've got for getting your line in at the top is a string line. So a stick either side, slightly longer than the hedge, and then you'd run a string between the two sticks for the height you want, and yeah, just follow that line. Or you could crack out a long spirit level, but you may get some funny looks from some passers-by. So yeah, there's another couple of options for you. One's better than the other. So I cave in at this point and get the step ladders out, because after holding them hedge cutters at shoulder height for a decent amount of time, my shoulders were just burning. And the whole time, my inner voice is usually Arnold Schwarzenegger. So all that was being said in my head while my shoulders were on fire was, come on. And yeah, just on repeat. That's my best Arnie impression, so I hope you like it. So cleanup was an absolute breeze on this job, thanks to the sheets that some of you will be happy to see. So I just rolled these up, chucked them in the van, so I was taking waste away, and then I had a quick blow through, and then yeah, you could see some little straggly bits of privet coming through the wooden boards at the bottom. Quickly snip those out with my secateurs because I won't be able to sleep at night if I leave them. We're all done. Job's a good one. Yeah, that was the job. That's how I do most of them. Like I said, I'll probably say in the video, there's other ways of doing it, like the string method, running a string from end to end. And that's a pretty good way of doing it. But yeah, a lot of the time I'll tend to just like eyeball it, and it looks pretty good. Like I said in the video, I'll use my body as sort of a guide if it's on flat ground. So where I start, where I'm holding the hedge cutter, that sun's a bit annoying, so I'm going to try and move the van. So yeah, when it's a hedge like that that's not too tall, I can just sort of stand on the ground, busted out step ladders, because as I said in the video, my shoulders were burning a little bit. But where I start, I'll sort of memorize on my body where the hedge cutters are, and I'll use that as like a guide going through, as long as I stick to that and I'm not up and down with the hedge cutters. So if I start at shoulder height, I'm going to take it through at shoulder height and try and stick to that, and then by the end it's pretty level, looks pretty good. If you're going through, if you start at shoulder height and then halfway through it you're sort of down at your sternum, or you know you're a bit off. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, if there's anything you would have done differently or any tips. If you notice on that video, I did put sheets down, so all you guys that have been in the comments on previous videos saying I would have put a sheet down on that, I'm hoping you love this video and you've been really passionate about the sheets, and I'm starting to think you get commission from the sheet tarp sales. So yeah, enjoy your commission, because I've actually bought some now. And to be fair, it was pretty quick at the end, where I could just roll it up, chuck it in the van, because that was the rest of my jobs that day was just grass cuts. So I just sort of balled it up and chucked it in the van because I was taking the waste away. And then I'm at the lockup now. I've just took them out of the van and just emptied them in the skip and took the sheet out, and they're now in the bulkhead. I did say I was strapped for time today, but I managed to blast through everything pretty quick, so I managed a little bit of an early finish, and it's kind of a bad thing because my missus rang me and she said, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I've just finished." She said, "Oh, brilliant. Do you want to meet me at Aldi? Because I'm going to do the food shop." I did. I checked my diary just to see if I could move anything for today and kind of get out of doing the shop, but I couldn't, so I had to go there. Don't think she's going to invite me again, because I was sticking things in the trolley that weren't on the list. I thought, oh yeah, I fancy that. Just Joe the aisle that's got all the random stuff. It's just banging stuff in the trolley. So yeah, I've come away with a surfboard, a 10-man tent, and a little gargoyle statue for the garden that wasn't on the list, so I don't think she's happy. I don't think I'll be getting an invite to do the food shop anytime soon anyway, so that's a win. As always, if you've liked this video and any of my previous videos, please subscribe, like, comment, share. That'd be amazing. I'd really appreciate it. And I will speak of the devil, that's my missus. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.